In this video, we're going to cover DeFi Saver's features one by one. Along the way, we'll also mention how they compare to what was available on Summer.Fi. To start, we have the Discover page. What's interesting about this page is that visually, it looks similar to what you're used to on Summer when opening a position, or rather choosing an earn, borrow, or multiply position. As such, this interface should be familiar to you. You set up different filters, such as the collateral and debt assets, or the chain or protocol you prefer. In turn, this will give you a list of predefined positions across lending protocols that suit your criteria. A cool bonus filter is that you can input the dollar value of your collateral and debt, so you only get positions with LTVs relevant to your plan, or even set your leverage amount along with the collateral's dollar value. You can sort the results by net APY so that you can see the best leveraging opportunity for you. By clicking on any of the options, you're taken to the Create page where you can set the position up and open it. Besides borrowing, we also have Discover options for Simple Yield, which is located in the Yield tab. Here, you can also set custom filters and the dollar amount you'd like to deposit and earn yield on. The options you get will have distinct labels such as staking, lending, or if it's a vault. Additionally, you'll be able to preview the yearly, quarterly, monthly, or weekly earnings. On Summer, you can get similar options when you click on the Earn tab and then the LP only filter. Next up, we have the Trending page, which highlights popular strategies and opportunities in DeFi. Not only that, but it also lets you execute these strategies in one transaction. Take, for example, the Long ETH Zap. Here, you can choose which asset you'd like to start with if you want to swap something into ETH, the collateral value, leverage amount, as well as the debt token you'd prefer to own. The panel on the right-hand side will give you a preview of your position before you open it, and the final step is to simply click Create and you're done. Once the Zap executes, you'll be taken to the management dashboard of the relevant protocol, and when you open the portfolio page, you'll see the new position. In the navigation bar on the left, you'll see a list of all of our protocols. If you'd like to see more details on the protocol dashboards, have a look at our introduction tutorial. Moving on, Smart Savings is a dashboard where you can deposit funds into Yearn, Morpho, Spark, and Sky vaults. Each vault has a description of how its strategy works, and when you input how much you'd like to deposit, you'll get a preview of how much you'll be earning over time. At the top of the dashboard, you'll find a breakdown of all of your deposits as well as profit tracking metrics. The Exchange tool, as its name suggests, lets you swap your tokens utilizing DeFi Saver's aggregation of 6 DEX aggregators, which aims to ensure you get the best routes for your swipes. On top of that, you also have the option of using DeFi Saver, which is a free custom system for submitting transactions, which gives you MEP protection and a safety net from failed transactions. On this page, you'll also have access to our limit order as well as our DCA or dollar cost averaging tools. The next tool we'll talk about is Loan Shifter, which lets you change the protocol your position is on or even your collateral and debt assets. A similar feature exists on Summer called Position Swap, but the main difference being that Position Swap gives you predetermined positions to move into, while Loan Shifter lets you manually set the protocol and whether or not you're changing the collateral or debt asset. Depending on the protocol, you might have to change one or the other. You'll also see a comparison of your position's metrics on the other protocol, as both will be side by side. Let's now take a look at the Recipe Creator, which gives you access to recipes or complex multi-step DeFi strategies that get executed in one transaction. You can either browse pre-made recipes and edit them, or even create your very own. Just go to Create Recipe and utilize our drag and drop system to set up your DeFi strategy without needing to know any coding whatsoever. There's even the option of using flash loans along with protocol-specific actions. Another self-explanatory tool is the Bridge feature. Summer.Fi had its own Bridge feature, and they both function very similarly. You're able to bridge your assets from one chain to another as long as they're supported by DeFi Saver, and also get the best rates for your bridging. Finally, we have the Simulation mode, which lets you experiment and test out DeFi Saver's features on your existing wallet or a test wallet. You can top up any token you like, say 100 USDT, and you can then use those funds to try out our features. For example, you can use this USDT to deposit into a vault on Smart Savings, such as the Yearn USDT vault, or you can visit any protocol to open a regular or leveraged position. In this case, I'm setting up a regular borrow position on Aave with ETH as collateral and DAI as debt, and then checking out my position metrics before opening the position. This is just a couple of examples, but feel free to play around with other features of ours in this sandbox environment. With that, we've covered all of the features DeFi Saver has outside of opening and managing your DeFi position. I would also invite you to check out our knowledge base, where every one of these features is described in detail along with step-by-step walkthroughs. If you haven't, you can also check out our video on how to manage your position on DeFi Saver. In case you have any questions you might like to ask us, please feel free to jump into our Discord server or write to us directly through our app.